Today, believe it or not, is Senior Citizens Day, so we wanted to talk about something that is important, and it has to do with saving for retirement and, in a little bit, Wendy Terrill. Thank you. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Assurance and Guarantee. You're the founder of Assurance and Guarantee. We're also going to talk about something I think we have to tread lightly on when we're starting that conversation with our parents about taking over their finances. But before we get there, saving for retirement, is it too late for folks to start doing that?
Absolutely not. It's never too late. Whatever you can put away is better than nothing, right?
Right. So where should we begin when it comes to saving for retirement?
Well, you mean what age should you begin at?
Yeah,
well,
what age exactly?
Well, we should all begin as soon as possible. Most of us in our 20s, we don't really have it together yet. You know, we're kind of going from job to job. But by your 30s, you need to be in a steady job where you're putting that steady amount away every month. And the minimum you need to be putting away is 10%, and you need to be putting as much as 20.
Yeah, and you can start doing that when it comes to your 401k.
Yes.
And also, too, you say that it's important that we even match our employer's contribution?
Absolutely. Think of it like this. If a stranger walked up to you on the street and said, hey, I think you're doing a great job saving for your retirement. I want to help you out. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to match up to 6% of whatever you put into your retirement account. You're going to take them up on that offer. And that is what your employer is doing for you. You need to take full advantage of whatever that match is.
Right. And it's important, too, rein in on your spending.
Yes. So we were just talking about alcohol, all of you partiers out there. Think of it like this. You know, when you go to a party and there are all these hors d'oeuvres, you know, chips and salsa and things that you just gorge on. When dinner is served, you're not hungry, right?
Right.
Well, that's like your retirement. In the early part of the party, in the early part of your life, if you're just gorging on everything and you're not controlling that spending, when it comes to retirement, you're going to suffer, right?
Right. That's really good, by the way. Hope y'all took note of that one. Okay, so having that conversation with our parents about taking over their finances, where do we start that conversation without offending them?
Well, first of all, think of it like when you were a child and at dinner time, Dad would always sit at the head of the table, Mom would always sit next to Dad, and they would offer great advice to you, the children, right? Well, now the tables may be turning, and it's time for you to be the person that's at the head of the table giving your parents great advice. But tread lightly, because understand that power of attorney is very important, extremely important. However, they're still fully capable of making conscious decisions, of course. So they may be offended if you come at them at the wrong angle, you know. So make sure that you're very understanding to the fact that this is going to be a very hard conversation for them.
And it's important, too, to coach them to avoid scams.
Yes.
Because there are a lot of them out there.
Anytime money is involved, there's always someone trying to steal it from you, right? Right. So the two of the biggest that I want to mention is Medicare and Social Security. So Medicare and Social Security will never call you on the phone. So if someone ever calls saying they're from Medicare or Social Security, that is a scam. But scams come in all forms, you know, phone scams, email scams, Facebook scams, and you as the child, I feel, needs to be the one to watch out for your parents' finances.
Yeah, and the last point, too, is respect their wishes.
Yes.
Always.
Well, the golden rule, right? Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. One of these days, the tables are going to turn on you, and it's going to be you looking at your child saying, hey, this is what I want you to do. Yeah, so they'll be nice to you later. So, you know, you want your children to do for you what you're going to ask of them later. Right. So when your parents are giving you their wishes, you need to be respectful of that. You may not agree with it, but it is their life. You need to be respectful of that.
Wendy, every time you come, you have some great information. We're going to make sure that the folks have your information. We're going to put it up on screen.
Thank you.
Thank you, Wendy. We appreciate you.
Thank you for having me.
All right, we'll be right back with more Morning Break. Stay with us.